Yo, this is King Lion with my boy,
Yolani Muna.
and welcome to the Dual 8 podcast. Yo, how you guys doing on this Saturday afternoon? Yo, bro, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing pretty good, especially with what we're going to be discussing about in this podcast episode today.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna be today. And this is a three-part. And this is a three-part episode. This is the third part. Two other parts, and part the shocking releases of our truth, Tom Thibodeau and Carlito. They and that is one video. The Saturday night recap, that was another video. We recorded both of them yesterday. They should be up tonight. They should be like up coming up soon. So you guys are gonna see that, and then once we're done here, I'm gonna edit the video. I'm gonna edit this video for the Money in the Bank predictions, and then I'm going to upload it to YouTube, so you guys should see that around by I don't know 5 o'clock. So look on your phone. So look at and so go to the YouTube channel and look at the Dual Aces, and you will see three new videos just already ready to go. And go. So just want to give you guys a heads up. And today we're going to be talking about Money in the Bank.
How you feel about this year's card for Money in the Bank?
I don't feel really that excited. I really don't feel that excited for it, bro. Like I really don't. Like there's four matches as it usually is now, and it's like it just it there really is don't the one title match. The world titles are not really defended. It's and I'm skeptical about it. I'm really am.
Okay.
And then also, and then, and oh yeah, I just want to give you guys a heads up. We are not doing no prediction for World Collide. So just want to give you guys a heads up. I said it yesterday, but I'm just saying it today. We're not doing no World Collide. And it's not because we're not gonna watch it. We are, but we do not know the names of the other side of the competitors in AAA, and we do not want to botch up the names. So we do not. Okay, so we're not gonna try. We're not gonna try. That is a no. So just want to give you guys a heads up about that.
Yeah. I
So
think the only one I really know is like Vikingo.
yeah, and if you and I think me and you know the only match that actually do matter is the Kingo versus Chad Gable match. If do you, bro? Let me ask you: do you want to like just add that one little match onto it because there's only four matches we're really talking about.
I mean, sure. I mean, why not? I mean, honestly, it'll be pretty great.
So all right. We just gonna be talking about the. So we just gonna be talking about the World Collide main event, and we just gonna be talking about Money in the Bank. So I hope you guys enjoy the podcast, and let's get into this. So let's first get into the main event for World Collide, the Kingo versus Chad Gable match for the new for Kingo newly won AAA Mega Championship. Now, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not surprised that they took the belt off of Alberto Del Rio. I am not. I think that was I think that was the conversation for the last few weeks of is if I can go if Triple A is gonna get bought from WWE, then how can a guy that is not WWE who is not in WWE who is not working with WWE anymore and on bad terms with them be in the company? And I guess in Triple Mania they decided to take the belt off. Now I'm I'm not surprised they did that. I am kind of upset though because like I know he did some. I think he did some foul things. I don't remember because it's been like 10 years, and I'm not saying that that excused him of being that excused him of what his action was. But I'm just saying like 10 and like it's been 10 years. He was doing good with AAA, and not like he's going to be on WWE TV all the time. And I think you could have allowed him to have the belt, or at least you could have just tried to find a way how to make a new belt, like a new belt for WWE and AAA, like working together kind of thing. So I just feel a certain kind of way about that. And that, bro, how do you feel?
I mean, I remember like hearing about some stuff with like Paige and like I don't know if this is I guess this is alleged. Apparently there was some like sex trafficking thing that happened in 2020 or whatever. I'm not too sure if it's confirmed or not because this is something I heard a long time ago and I think it was these were allegations, so I'm not too sure. But in terms of Alberto Del Rio as the wrestler, because I want to separate the art from the artist because in wrestling you have to do that so many times. Um, so for Alberto Del Rio as the wrestler, honestly though, like he had a lot of potential in like in his when he first came into the WWE. I mean, he was world champion. He was WWE champion in his second year in 2011 when he cashed in Money in the Bank at SummerSlam. But quite honestly, like the thing about Alberto Del Rio, like when they got rid of Ricardo Rodriguez for him, that's when everything went downhill for him, or at least for me, because like when he had like the when he had Ricardo Rodriguez as his personal ring announcer, when he had the cars and everything, his entrance, when he had like the pyro shower, like the Randy Orton type pyro shower and everything, that was prime. That was peak Alberto Del Rio. That was Alberto Del Rio at his greatest. But when they got rid of that for like his second run, when he came back in like 2015 after getting fired, that's when it all went downhill. I mean, he was in the League of Nations, but honestly, I mean, that didn't really do any good for him. And then he got released again in 2016. So, I mean, quite honestly, it's weird because I know Alberto Del Rio as a person. I mean, I don't really know if the stuff that he's done is confirmed true or not. Like I don't want to say if he did or not. Like if he did, then that's very terrible. I mean, it's very terrible if the stuff that he did was confirmed to be true, especially the stuff that he did with Paige, because it has been said that it was an abusive relationship. But in terms of him as a wrestler, I'm not really too sure if he would have the same stock as he did a decade ago or so, because again, after they got rid of what made his character with Ricardo Rodriguez and the cars and everything, he just kind of became basic to me. So honestly, that's just how I feel about it.
I agree with you on that. Like I'm not really a big Alberto Del Rio fan. I'm not. I'm just saying like if the rumors are true, then I agree with you 100%. But if the rumors are like fabricated or is like not, I think Listen, I'm gonna say this. I think WWE have a good loyalty, a good. like information team, a good lawyer team, and all the rest to figure out if this is true or not true. Not true. And if it is true, then I understand 100% why you take the belt off. But if it's not true, then I will be like, well, it's not like it's the same. It's the same thing that TNA and NXT is. It's not like we're gonna see these guys all the time. We might see them see them on rare occasions. I would be like, okay, let's just look past it for a minute. And okay, but I don't know if he got released from the job. I don't know this, that, and the third. I don't know, but he just lost. All I know is he lost the belt, and yeah, we're just gonna move past. Well, Alberto Del Rio part and now into the match. I think the match is gonna be good. They've been teasing this match since WrestleMania and Mania. I think the highlight, and pretty much let's be honest here, one of the highlights of night one was Kingo just kicking the crap out of Chad Gable, and it just really. I'm, I'm gonna watch this match. I'm gonna see how this match goes, and do I have high hopes for it? Not really, but it's the main event, so I know they're not going to disappoint. I, I for me, I'm predicting this might be a four-star match. Match it's going to be one of Chad Gable's greatest matches ever. That is guaranteed. But for Kingo, I think it's just going to be like a regular day at the office. So just going. So for me, for but for me, I gotta choose who I think is gonna win and who's gonna walk out champion. I'm going with the new champ. I'm going with the new champ who just won it 2 weeks ago. Vikingo. He's gonna be the champ. He went in against Chad Gable. Bro, what you think?
I mean, quite honestly, though, see, this is wait, it's for the title, right?
Yeah, it's for the title. It's for the Triple A Mega Championship. That
Okay.
they better change the name of this.
Well,
If
here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Is that like, okay, I mean, see, it's really hard. And this is why I say it's really hard now, because as of recently, they had Trick Williams win the TNA World Championship from Joe
yeah,
Hendry.
give it up to my boy Trick, man. Trick Willie. Man, I didn't think we were gonna talk about this. Just want to give a little bit of a shout out to him. I was in okay. I was at the building when he first appeared with the championship after beating Joe Hendry, that average Joe bum. Okay, okay. Thank you to Trick. I told people, hey, listen, Trick is the next star, and that's what it is. Booker T, thanks for looking out for my boy. Yo, Trick Willie all the way. Hey, and a little bit of a spoiler for everybody. Trick is gonna win back
Oh
that
yeah,
damn
but
championship. But back to the he gonna be a unified champion. Just want to give you guys a little bit of spoiler. A little bit of spoiler. Coming soon. Unified champ. About to be over. Two belt champ. Just letting you know. Whoop that trick all day, every day. But back to what my bro was saying.
so yeah, so I mean, like originally it was like, I mean, like I would think like before that happened, I would think of course Vikingo is gonna retain, because like they wouldn't have like someone win like the championship from a different company. But then after the whole Trick Williams thing, it's like, okay, now this is a bit different. This is a bit interesting now, because now they got wrestlers that are winning world titles from different companies now. Even though WWE has acquired AAA and everything, it'd be just so weird for like a wrestler like to have a world championship from an entirely different company. Like it'd just be so weird for that. But I guess, with the whole Trick Williams thing, I mean, things like that can happen. So Honestly, though, I mean, I want to root for. I mean, I don't really know too much about Vikingo. I mean, I've only really seen some of his stuff from AEW when he was on there. Um, so I don't. So other than the stuff that I've seen from AEW, I don't really know too much about Vikingo. Um, but I mean, I would like to see. I guess like I'd have to root for. I mean, Vikingo would probably win this, but I always like to root for Chad Gable because I feel like he should win a singles title, honestly. I mean, think about it, right? Like he has not won a singles title. I mean, like he has to one up El Grande Americano because
I'm going home. I'm done. I'm done. I'm out. You can finish the podcast. And I'm going. I'm going to bed.
Good. Well, here's the thing, right? Is that like I feel like Chad Gable deserves to win a world title. I mean, he's putting the work. Like he's put in a lot of work, and especially since like El Grande Americano has won a championship, the Speed Championship. I feel like Chad Gable has to do way better than that. And if Chad Gable does win the AAA championship, it would do well for his record.
This episode going to be a whole lot of a whole lot of crap because let's be honest here. This is not just going. This is going to be not the first time. But I'm going to they're the same damn person.
What?
They're the same damn person. But I'm going to move past that for a second. I'm going to say this. Listen, I'm not. Listen. Okay, I don't believe one bit that his brother winning. He don't need to win a single title because he's not good enough to win a single title. You're good. I think
What
we.
are you talking
I think we have. Okay, unless you are winning that. Okay, matter of fact, you already a champion. You got bullshit WWE Speed Championship that we only see on X. Only see on X because we never see it on regular television. I don't see that. I never see anybody walk around with that championship. Walk around with the Speed Championship on regular television. I don't know why they don't do that. And they do that, but hey, excuse
I
me.
mean, it's the same thing with the Crown Jewel Championship.
No. There's a difference. There's a difference. It's different. One is like filled with like filled with what two like 25,000 diamonds in it and all other stuff. The other one you can give. The other one look like hey a little kid can wear it and you know you know what I mean. I mean, bro, I'm like see I'm just mad. See, just see talking about Chad Gable and talking about it pissed me off, and that's why I didn't really want to talk about this. Talk about it because I know that we're gonna be talking about him later on in the show with the Money in the Bank. It's like this is crazy, bro.
But Chad Gable's not in Money in the Bank though.
Oh my fucking bro, you're not serious. I know
What?
you be trying to I know you try to play with me, but I know you're not serious. The brother is these two people are the same people. They got the same tattoo. They got the same body shape, hair shape. For God's sakes, the damn nigga wearing an American mask made. The damn it said American made.
Yeah, the
How can
mask
you
is
American?
American made. It's made in America.
Nah,
Like how like some things have made in China, it's made in America.
got right now. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. Point is, bro, what you
Okay, well, honestly, again, I mean, I feel like Vikingo is gonna win, but I'm still gonna be rooting for Chad Gable. I think El Grande Americano is gonna be rooting for him too, unless if they're not on good terms. I don't know.
why don't you pop up? A Grande Americano to pop up and help his homeboy. Why do you why you not gonna pop up and help his homeboy? Matter of fact, this is matter of fact, a Grande Americato, you know that's what his real name is really Mexican. This is his event. This is his event. This is Triple A. Why don't you pop up? I know why. Because he's already on the card at Shad Gable. But I digress. I'm gonna move past this right now. I'm moving past all this bull. I'm moving past all the bull crap. And crap.
Well,
We
well, here's the thing, right? Is that like El Grande Americano's already got Money in the Bank, you know? So like, I mean, and they're happening on the same day. They're happening today.
um okay. Well, we both decided on who's gonna win, and win for Kingo. Okay, but we're gonna go into our next match, and our next match is gonna be for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and who we think gonna win this. I'm gonna let my bro go first on this.
Okay. So the card right here, as it says, is okay. So we got Alexa Bliss versus Roxanne Perez versus Rhea Ripley versus Julia versus Naomi versus Stephanie Vaquet. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that right. But but honestly, though, see, this is honestly a bit it's a bit hard to decide because I know with both Julia and Stephanie Vaquet, I know that they both are being pushed to the moon. Like I know that like they've got a lot of hype for both women. And the fact that both of them are in Money in the Bank is honestly gonna be is honestly gonna be like I feel like it's between those two women and like but I also see like I see Alexa Bliss winning it because especially the fact she just like returned and everything. I know that they're they're probably gonna try and push her because I mean Alexa Bliss deserves it. I feel like Alexa Bliss deserves to be in the world title picture. I would have said Rhea Ripley, but I feel like Rhea Ripley has spent enough time in the world title picture. This is Alexa Bliss's time, in my opinion. So I guess for me, I would predict Alexa Bliss only because I feel like her time is now. No pun intended. I feel like her time is now.
Okay, so you pick Alexa Bliss, right?
Yes.
Right. Well, well, I guess this is where we're gonna part ways a bit, because I don't see that girl winning no Money in the Bank. I already I don't see her. I don't see her winning because she already won back in the day. I don't see her winning and winning now. I don't. I don't see Julia or Stephanie winning as well. Right now, there's three women I do see winning, and two of them I'm actually rooting for. The other one I'm like, okay, if you do it, then fine by me. The first one, well, I'm just gonna go in this order. Number three to me, who's gonna win is Rhea Ripley. I think you could use the money in the bank. I think Rhea don't need the money in the bank, but hey, after everything that had been going on with the money in the bank the last few years and how money in the bank had been going down in value and stuff, I think if you gave money in the bank to Rhea and you let Rhea hold it for at least a little while, like I say about maybe 5, maybe 6 months, I think you could boost up the stock of money in the bank a lot. My number two, and this is my number two, and I think a lot of people are thinking she's gonna win. I don't see it, but if she do win, I won't, I won't be mad about it, but I won't be happy either. I'll be in the middle. It's Naomi because I think they see this new character. I think they see this new edgy side of Naomi and stuff, and I think people are finally saying, "Hey," I think people, let's just say the Naomi fans who already said Naomi should have been world champion already again is now like just really on everybody's back saying, hey, she needs to win Money in the Bank, and really, I don't. And really, to me, I just don't see it. I don't see her winning Money in the Bank. I think Jade is going to interfere and cause her that. So my number one pick, and well, my pick to win Money in the Bank is Roxanne Perez. I think you got. I think Roxanne is. You see how good she is as a champion. You see what's going on with the Judgment Day, and that we will discuss in a later video. We will discuss what's going on with Judgment Day and everything. But I really think with that dynamic and with everything going on, I think Roxanne Perez is maybe the best choice to win Money in the Bank. And think about this. Think about the heat that been going on in with her being part of Judgment Day, and now there might be the civil war between Finn, Roxanne, and maybe JD and maybe JD. Maybe I don't know where he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna be in there or not. But I think he's just gonna join Finn and Raquel, Liv, and Dominic. So I think the Civil War is coming soon. And if you want to make it even more interesting, have Roxanne Perez win Money in the Bank, and I think that would make it even more interesting. It would give a chance for Liv to get back into the world title picture, and it gives us a chance to finally make it's a chance that you can make Roxanne a real dominant heel. On top of the fact, you get a chance to make Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan into baby faces once again. So my pick is Roxanne.
Okay. Wait, I thought you said Rhea Ripley at first.
Nah, I said real. Nah, I went in order to. I went from my least. To, I went. Okay, yeah, I went from my middle pick to my I went through my top three of who I think gonna win. My number one is my number one not my number one is Roxanne. And I said my number two is Naomi. My number three is Rhea, and then everyone else is just to me I don't see winning
Okay, I see. I mean, honestly, though, I mean, with Naomi, though, I mean, like, I would, I mean, I'd also like to see her win Money in the Bank because, I mean, I feel like she needs to win a bit more. I know they probably won't, but you know, I do love seeing Naomi on my TV screen, though.
at all. Okay. All right. Well, move. Well, moving past the women's Money in the Bank to to another women's match. It's it's the women IC championship match between Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. This is part three of the rivalry. Lyra Valkyria is already 2-0 trying to do a three-peat like she Jordan or Kobe. And be trying to beat her, and move on from Becky Lynch altogether. There and there are stipulations to this match, as in if Becky lose, she cannot challenge Lyra for the Intercontinental Championship as long as Lyra is champion. And if Lyra lose, she got to raise the hand of Becky Lynch once, raise the hand of Becky Lynch. So that's the stipulation. Bro, what do you think, and who you think walking out with the dub?
Okay. Well, here's the thing is that I think I said before that with Backlash, I thought it was a botch at first to have that was a botch at first when Lyra retained the title. I feel like this time around it could possibly I want to say I feel like Becky Lynch is going to win it here because I know that with Becky Lynch with Becky Lynch being a heel and everything, and her being, this fresh heel right now, I feel like I feel like she deserves to have like the title at least. I mean, no offense to Lyra Valkyrie because she's doing good, but Becky Lynch and I think as we talked about on a previous episode, if Becky Lynch does decide to join the trifecta of terror with Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed, I feel like it would be great if Becky Lynch joined them while being the Intercontinental Champion, the Women's Intercontinental Champion. I feel like it would be great for that, honestly. So I got my hopes on Becky winning it. Uh, Says like she deserves to have that title on her.
I'm doubling down on my backlash predictions as well. I'm seeing Becky Lynch walking out with the dub. Listen, I'm not a Becky Lynch fan. I'm a Lyra fan, and I like what this rivalry brought out of Lyra, and especially brought some hype to the IC title. But I don't see Becky losing 3 times in a row to Lyra. I don't see that happening. And if you really want to extend this feud into, let's just say, I get the next pay per view for the women is like Evolution, and I guess you want to like have this final match between these two because if you don't want to have NXT win, then there would be one win apiece and a piece on the main roster. So you can have this match at Evolution, and you can have a stipulation on top of it. Now, I'm going to say this: I do think Lyra has been a great champion. I think this was a good first step for her, so we can see how she would be as a champion. And I do see her as a future world champion down the line. I do see that, but overall, it's like I just think that I think everything that you said is true. Everything that you said was correct. But I also said this: Becky do not win this match, it brings her stock down a lot. The more people eyes, it bring her stock down because like, think about it for a minute. You did the big return, you won the tag team title, then you lost the second night, then you turned heel, then lost the following pay per view to Lyra, and then you lost again to Lyra. Okay, I mean, it's just Becky needs this more than Lyra does. And I think I said this the last time we were talking about this match. But I really, I'm really saying it now that who really need to win is Becky Lynch. So I see Becky Lynch with the win. I see Lyra raising her hand, and then I also see at the end of it, Becky just blindsided her and then manhandle slam her, and then just stand over her as the new women's IC champion. So, I mean, for me, I got Becky So, um, uh, so before we go into the next, before we go into the the other two matches, I do want to add my podcast partner to this. If you if you could add one person into the women's Money in the Bank, who would you Money in the Bank match? Who would you add into?
Jade Cargill.
I got yeah, I I see that. Me, I'm going. Me, I gotta go. It's a tie. Actually, it's a tie. It's between. Well, it's a three-way tie. A tie between Jade Cargill, Liv Morgan, and and Selena Vega. Yeah, it's a three-way tie. It's like one of those three, and one of those three, more or less Selena Vega. I would pick her to go in. Go in. Why do you say Jade Cargill?
Okay. Well, actually, now I got two. Okay, I got two now. So one being Jade Cargill, because I feel like Jade Cargill honestly deserves to be I feel like she should move up. I mean, there was a lot of hype to Jade Cargill when she came into the company. I know she dealt with injuries and then she came back for Elimination Chamber and did this like storyline with Naomi. I feel like it'll be it'll be really great because like you got Jay Cargill and Naomi in the same match basically, and it'll make things very personal, and it'll be great to see like who would honestly like win between the two of them. I mean, even if they don't win the Money in the Bank briefcase, they could still add to the storyline. They could still add to it because honestly, it'll be like I would want to see that. Plus, I mean, again, I just like seeing Naomi and Jay Cargill on my TV screen like every single time. Like I enjoy that. So it'd be great to see both of them go at it. Uh, though my second one, the second one that I just thought of that I would like to see in the Money in the Bank would be Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green deserves to be a Money in the Bank.
Bro, she's a loser.
She wrestled Penta.
What? Don't tell
She
me about
wrestled
no damn.
Penta.
Don't tell me about no damn. Don't tell me about. Guys, if you're watching this video, please go to the video, not the art, not the releases, but the recap. Please hit that like and my the top 10 people I hate in sports. Because I'm telling you that it's a big list. And hey, if you know what, I'm going to even do a little bit of a bonus. If this video gets to 10, it get 5 to 10 likes as well, I will make a exclusive video on the people I hate in WWE. So so I will so I make that video as well. So get both of those videos to at least 5 to 10 likes, and I okay anywhere between that, and I make the video.
But
So
I mean, you have to admit Chelsea Green should be in the world title picture.
You are damn. You've been, bro. I thought this was a one time thing. I had a conversation with you off, off the camera. I had a conversation. I said stop smoking the weed, but it seems like you're back on it. So I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help you. You need to get off the weed.
Here's the thing, right? I don't even like weed because of I hate how I don't like how it smells.
Man, okay, I'm I'm gonna move past this. The reason why well, first I'm gonna say this. I agree with everything you said about Jay Cardinal. So I don't have anything to add on to it. This is the only thing. The only reason why I wouldn't have Jay Cardinal win the match is because I know I don't want her to win the match because she's already good enough to win the world title by herself. It's the same thing as Rhea Ripley. So it's like, you know, and I think the same thing goes for Liv Morgan too. I would just like Liv Morgan in the match just because. And for Selena Vega, I've been saying this since day one. Like, hey, she will make a great Money in the Bank holder. I think people will be really behind her, and especially once she win the title, it will be a big moment. So yeah, those are our pick. Those are picks on if we could add somebody else inside the Money in the Bank for the women. We also going to do it for the men as well at the end of the show. So don't worry about that. We moving on from, but speaking of the men Money in the Bank ladder match, we got that we got the Money in the Bank ladder match. We got to talk about for the men. We got Seth Rollins. We got Penta. We got Andrade. We got LA Knight. We got Solo Sikoa. We got we got LeBron and Americano in this match as well. I'm gonna let you take go on your rant on who you think we all know who you picking. We all know who you picking. So let's just go.
Okay, here's the thing, right? I mean, you got like everybody in the match is honestly it's so hard to choose. It's so hard to choose. I mean, like, if you really think about okay. I mean, like, you got to think about it like this, right? LA Knight, who has had such like we've all wanted LA Knight to be world champion. Like, he had a interesting United States championship run. And honestly, I mean, I do wish that LA Knight was in the world title. I mean, I guess technically he was in the world title picture because he did have matches against Roman Reigns. So, but I do hope that eventually maybe he could be in the world title picture again and win a world championship. Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins, the architect, the visionary, he made the world heavyweight championship the way, he made what it is today. I mean, he carried that title. Like he was the inaugural, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, inaugural uh champion. Back in 2023 when when Roman Reigns was carrying both championships. The WWE Championship and the Universal Championship. So honestly, to see Seth Rollins win the world title again would be uh quite would be good, especially fam. See, and that's the thing, right? if Becky Lynch does join the trifecta of terror, just imagine Seth Rollins as the world heavyweight champion and Becky Lynch as the women's intercontinental champion. I feel like that would be pretty great to see that picture, honestly. It'd be great to see both of them as champions at the same time. Um, Andrade, I don't really know too much about like Andrade's current run, so I don't really have much of I don't really have much of an opinion on him.
It's not that.
Unfortunately.
It's not that impressive. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, except for the seven match series with Carmelo Hayes, everything else was just dog
The best of seven series. Um, Solo Sikoa. I will say this right about Solo Sikoa. He's impressed me. I know, like Jacob Fatu kind of took the initial role that Solo Sikoa had with, being that silent enforcer type of role and everything like that. But Solo Sikoa has, see, like when he has a lot of potential when it comes to comedy. Like he is very great in comedy. I remember seeing him last year. Like when when he was at Raw and like he said like I got tickets. I got tickets. Hey, one for me and one for him too. See, I remember watching that when he was like interrupting Jay Uso's match. It was like, yee. It's like honestly, like Solo Sokoa has grown on me because of that, honestly. Like I do like seeing how he's become. And I mean, maybe eventually, maybe he could. I mean, I don't know if he'd be in the world title picture, but I do want to see a championship on Solo Sokoa, quite honestly, because I feel like he deserves it. Like I feel like he deserves it, honestly. So Penta, Penta, honestly, like he also deserved. See, Penta has grown on me too because I never really watched much of Penta's. Uh, I never really watched much of Penta's matches. I mean, like I've seen like okay, before he came to WWE, I know he was on AEW. I didn't really see much of like his Lucha Underground run or his AEW run all too much. But Penta has grown on me a lot because I feel like he has like, especially at WrestleMania and Backlash against Dominik Mysterio, because like, and I mean, he's I feel like he's another person that I feel like can definitely be champion soon. I got a lot of stock on him. So with all those names, honestly, in Money in the Bank, I feel like I gotta go with El Grande Americano, the greatest goat of all time.
You know, you know that you know right now the score is one win for me, one draw, and one and 1-0 for you. So if I put this down as it doesn't matter who I'm not filling that whole damn room down on my phone. That's all I'm not gonna do is I'm just gonna put ads on my phone.
You're gonna put
But
ass.
yeah, I'm just gonna put ads for this citizen. But but you know, if I do that, it means that that's your pick, right? That means it's not. Do you really want to put your stock in this guy, knowing that he's not winning?
Well, how do you know?
I, you know what? I'm so confident that this guy's not gonna win. This is what I'm gonna do. If you okay, If he do win Money in the Bank, it doesn't matter what the score is. You win automatically. He just that's how much confidence I have. Yeah, that fool not winning Money in the Bank. But if he wins, matter of fact, I go one step farther. One step farther. Is Chad okay? Is Chad Gable? And no, you don't have Chad Gable as your pick for the Triple A match. Never mind. Never mind. If okay, but if this loser actually wins, I promise. Okay, I promise you this. Every other match, it doesn't matter if you go for. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I made a clean sweep. It doesn't matter anything. If he wins and you pick him, I promise you right now. I will. Promise you right now. You win automatically. I will admit, okay, I'm that confident that he's not winning. That's how confident I am. Yeah, so pick him. I want you to pick him, bro. Pick him so I can. Yeah, pick him so I can. Yeah, pick him so I can win and win automatically.
Wait. So if he loses, you win automatically with everything.
No, 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 no. If if he lose, then I'm gonna make it 100% honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The only match, okay, I think me and you kind of know who's gonna win. I, I don't know how you feel about the tag team title match, not the tag team title match. I don't know how you feel about the main event match, the tag team match, but overall, we basically have similar picks, and it could go either way. So this is why I'm saying, like, if you say you have that much hope in your boy, if he wins, you win automatically. He lose, you can lose. It don't benefit me one bit. It's just an extra L on your it's just an extra L on your part. But if you win, you win automatically. Doesn't even matter about the main event. Doesn't even matter about clean sweep. So pick him. Pick him. I really want you to pick him.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna go with El Grande Americano.
Okay, then yeah, okay, then I'm about to win this shit by a mile. I'm
See,
about to
look,
win this
right?
shit by a mile.
See,
Yeah,
if it weren't for if it weren't for El Grande Americano, I would have honestly have went Seth Rollins. But
you know, I'm good. You know what? You know what? You're my bro. I respect you. You and me are cool. Oh shit.
what?
Oh my fucking
What happened?
my dumb ass. My fucking dumb ass. I'm just gonna give you guys a heads up that this is on me. It's on me. It's on me. I'm an idiot. I'm a complete moron. I can admit that. There's times when my brain just goes completely blank. This wasn't part of really the plan, but it's on me. I messed up. I had the camera not a dual. I had the camera not on the dual feature, as in both our faces on and both of the screens are together. I only had it as one of our faces. I mean, it was me, and then you, and then both of our icons are at the bottom. So
I mean, it doesn't really matter though, because like I don't have my camera on, so it doesn't really matter.
yeah, I I know that, but you know, uh, my bad, my bad. I did a R truth. I did a R truth. My bad. I admit it. I feel bad about that. It's on me. This is on me. Yeah, it's on me. Continue. Let's move past. Let's move past.
Okay, well. See, if it weren't for El Grande Americano in this match, I would honestly pick Seth Rollins. But I mean, honestly though, El Grande Americano's the GOAT. Better than John Cena himself.
Okay, I'm about to actually exit out of this. This brother, bro. Before, before I had to apologize for my stupidness and for my stupid mistake prior. I'm also going to give you a chance to back up and back out. I'm giving you one chance. Do you want to change your pick?
I mean, see, this is hard now. See, this is hard now.
I'm giving
Um,
you a chance, player. I'm giving you a chance. You want to change or you want to stay? Doesn't mean this is not this is your choice.
okay. Well, hmm. El Grande Americano.
All right, then that means you staying with your pick. Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can't be a bat. I can't be a bandwagon.
All right. So you're gonna stay. So you're gonna stay with that loser. All right. Well, I'm gonna go. Well, let me make this perfectly clear right now. I'm not picking that. I'm not picking him to win one damn bit. I don't believe he's winning at all. So just want to make sure everyone get that and everyone understand that. So so let me make this perfectly clear on who I think gonna win. First, I don't think Andrade not winning. I don't see him winning at all. Okay, I'm just gonna move that out the way. Penta, I'm sorry, you're not moving. You're not winning either. And who? And there's another guy in this match. Oh yeah, Penta. Okay. Oh yeah, Seth Rollins. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, Seth. You're not winning at all either. And you already know how I feel about that loser, that bum, that ass, the Grande Americano. You already know how I feel. There's only two real options you can pick: LA Knight or Solo Sokoa. Now, if you was asking me yesterday, then it was Solo all the way, player. I was going Solo Sokoa. But now after what I saw on Friday, I was like, I realized maybe it is LA Knight. Maybe they finally gonna give LA Knight the little rub that he deserves, and he's gonna win. Third time might be the charm because if it wasn't for what happened yesterday, and Solo talking to Jeff Cobb about Jacob Fatu, and Jacob Fatu overheard them and heard them, I was gonna go Solo all the way. But now I definitely and now I gotta go and go with I gotta go with one of my boys. He said, "Yeah, boys." He wasn't my boy at first, but hey, hey, he grew on me. So I'm going with L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? You may say that you don't have any hope for El Grande Americano, but he
Well,
beat both AJ Styles and CM Punk to qualify for Money in the Bank.
hey, that's
So I don't want to hear.
you don't want to hear it, bro. Shut the bull. Okay. It took you know how many people was outside of that match, attracting CM Punk and attracting AJ Styles, and then on top of the fact that he had a little point inside his match to knock out AJ. Let's cut the okay. I'm LA Knight for me, and as for Laganda and America, I'm going for my podcast partner.
I mean, El Grande Americano is going to be world champion by the end of this year.
Yeah,
Hey, look,
take it real
see,
quick.
I dream the same way as Triple H.
Uh,
I must
and
dream the
how
same
that
way as Triple H.
and how's that been working out for you? Answer me that. How that been working out for you? Yeah, even you don't believe what. Even you don't believe it. Let's cut the bullshit here, brother. Even you don't believe it.
Look, I mean, El Grande Americano and Chelsea Green have been carrying the company.
And listen, I dealt with this bullshit yesterday, and I'm not dealing with it again. And I'm moving on to the main event of the show right now, and that John Cena versus teaming up against Jey Uso and oh, there go Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, yeah.
And the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes.
The Americano nightmare.
He's really trying to get me upset. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna say my piece first, and then I'm gonna let you go, bro. This is see, this match was difficult to pick. Like I was okay. Is going. My heart is going with John and Logan. My mind is going with Jay and Cody. And the reason why I'm torn between those two is because of this. Yet, okay, I know Cody just returned. This is his return match. It's very rare that somebody returns and lose their return match. I do okay. I don't see. I don't really see him losing this match. But on the other hand, after the promo that just happened yesterday with Logan Paul and John Cena, and how great that promo it was like it was cinema. So I was like I'm like 50 I'm like 50-50 with it. Like I'm in the middle and I gotta pick. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. I got this quarter right here. I got heads for Cody, tails for Logan. I guess I gotta go with. I guess I gotta go with. I guess I gotta go with my hero. Get this one. I'm really not going against you. Yeah, I'm not really going against you, John. I'm not going against you, John. I'm going against Logan. I gotta go with Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. But if you hear this is what I'm gonna say. Logan is taking the pin, and that don't count on John's record. You just got a bum as a tag team partner. John is the GOAT. The GOAT can't do it all by itself sometimes. Just saying. But yeah, I got Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso walking out with the dub.
Okay, well, what I gotta say, I know it must be hard for you to choose Jeffrey because I know you're such a huge Logan Paul fan.
Listen, you pulled that shit yesterday. And let me be 100% honest here. This brother wasn't teaming up with John. I'd be against this brother 110%. And okay, he just teaming up with my hero, and I'm not gonna. And I can't just go. And I can't talk bad about him. So just see you till tomorrow.
Yeah. I know you talk about, your hero and everything like that. You always talk about the GOAT. You always talk about, your hero. And I know it must be hard for a bum like John to team up with him.
Hey, go down. Hey, go down. Go down. You're, you're, you're a jerk. And a jerk. Okay. say how you and say what you feel. Say what you feel about the match.
Okay. So so quite honestly, right, with Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. See, I want them to win. I do want them to win because, again, like you said, with Cody coming back from WrestleMania, his devastating loss from that bum John, it was pretty hard. It was pretty hard to recover from that. So I feel like a loss against, I mean, I don't even know what to say. A loss against John is just pretty terrible. But I mean, I do hope that Cody can get his get back on this one because Cody Rhodes definitely needs his win back. And with his, tag team partner, who he was tag team champions with back in 2023, Jey Uso, I feel like it would be great for him to win because not so much for the match, but more so because the press conference. Because I want to see Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes get drunk again like they did back in 2023. I think it was the Fastlane press conference. I think when they got drunk for that one. Like I would like to see that again because see, especially with them being world champions, it would be like in a whole completely different like. I feel like it would be completely different now than it was back then. I mean, they should. I mean, honestly though. But wait, let me see something real quick. See, because yeah, yeah, it was Fastlane when they got drunk
Hey, bro, is everything
two
okay with you?
years ago. Is crazy. Quite honestly, like the fact that this was 2 years ago.
Hey, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for like interrupting you and stuff, but my camera went out for a second and then just went back on. Like, did you like we still recording? I, we still recording.
So is everything okay now?
I I, I think so.
Hello?
I think so. We still recording. I still see the like. Did you see that?
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So like I don't. This is not me doing it. Like I'm kind of surprised. So I'm like,
Well, maybe it's because you dissed El Grande Americano so hard.
you picking. Let me guess. You picking Jay and Cody, aren't you?
Yes, I'm picking Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes.
All right then. All right then. Well, guys, I don't know if this is tough. I don't know if this thing is gonna act up again and stuff. So I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this quick, but but I'm gonna ask the same question that I asked for the women match. Who do you see? Who do you want to be added into the Money in the Bank ladder match if you can add one person?
This one's pretty hard because there's a lot of people that I generally do see being in Money in the Bank, though, quite honestly. Um, hmm. I mean, like, I would have wanted. Okay. Um, I guess this would be hard, right? I mean, I would have definitely have wanted. Would be good. Hmm. I mean, I guess like I would have wanted to see Dominik Mysterio in it. I would have wanted to see him in it, even though he's Intercontinental Champion. Just imagine him being Intercontinental Champion and Money in the Bank. See, because like that has happened before, where like champions have won Money in the Bank before. So Dominik Mysterio would have been good to have that one, honestly. Uh,
I agree.
but yeah, but honestly, maybe like
I agree with you on that. Like, if it like I had Dominic Mysterio winning Money in the Bank this year, but he didn't have a chance to be in the match. So there was only two people that I had winning Money in the Bank for the men. It was either Carmelo Hayes, who should have been in this match instead of Andrade, or Dominic Mysterio. But
yeah.
hey, what can we do?
I
But hey,
mean,
bro. Oh yeah.
honestly though, like I feel like Joe Hendry should be in it. Like that's who else I would want to be in it. Like Joe Hendry would be good in it, right? See, he lost one world title. He can gain another. He could win another one. See, look, say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Well, if Joe Hendry appears in my brother, I will call you and I will tell you, hey, I'm a fool, and I'll post
Yeah,
it on YouTube. And so
yeah.
I'm, so, bro, I'm gonna
So,
use.
but I mean, wait, what were you gonna say?
Oh no, you can go.
Yeah, but I mean, the third person I would have definitely have wanted to see in Money in the Bank. The third person I would definitely have wanted to see in Money in the Bank would be Chad Gable.
All right, I all right. This is the end of the Duel podcast, my podcast. Yo, go. And yo, this is your boy King Lion. Yo, go and yo down below. I'm gonna have our Instagrams and our Instagrams down there, so you guys can go
Yeah,
and go and see. And then also, okay, and also before we go, I am working on the intro. You guys saw the prototype intro on YouTube. I am working on it. So give me a little bit more time, and I promise you, we will get this intro up and running. So
yeah.
thank you for dealing with technical difficulties for today, and I hope you enjoy Money in the Bank, and I hope you enjoy World Collide. And yeah, this is your boy King Lion with,
Jelani Muna.
and we are out. See you guys later. Peace.